Hello, my name is Elizabeth Megan Chilton. This video is for my Admin of Information Systems class for Tarleton State University. This video is regarding time management and what strategy I can use to be successful in time management. The strategy I use currently and I plan to use in the future is actually planning. I used a website to look up some extra information on this and what makes planning such a good tool to use for time management. That website is managementstudyguide.com, and I read an article called Role of Planning in Time Management by Prachi Junha. First off, planning plays a pivotal role in time management. Planning allows us to get things done on time, to make sure that we have things in order of how important they are. It just helps us to make sure we have everything in order. Planning also helps us by motivating us to get things done. When you have it written down and you know you have to get it done and you have a list, we are motivated to get those things checked off and get them done and reach our goals. Also, like I said, it helps us put tasks in order of how important they are. So if something has a deadline and something else doesn't, it's imperative for us to put that thing that's urgent first and the other thing that's not as urgent or it can wait on the back burner. And I use that on a daily basis for all aspects of my life. The biggest thing for me for planning, sometimes I do this a day in advance, a month in advance, a week in advance, or the day of, just depending what aspect of my life it is. But I make lists to plan. For school, every week I have so much homework due. I plan based upon other things I have going on in my life, work, school. I'm a full-time mom as well. So I make sure that I plan accordingly so I can get all my homework done on time and I fit everything in just the right time frame. So that's something I do. I make sure that I have time to read the chapters I need to read or watch videos I need to read, anything that I need to do, plus do quizzes, discussion boards, videos such as this, but I have to plan it out to make sure I have enough time. For work, I work as a payroll specialist. We have to have everything planned out in advance, especially when we have payroll due. We currently, and I'm sure this is how it's been done for most of the time, we have to start many days in advance when we're preparing for payroll. We have folders of lots of paperwork that we have to go through. So I start going through that quite a bit of time in advance to make sure all the paperwork is correct, any new employees' bank information is turned in, or their W-4 information. That way they can get paid. I go through anything that's, of question, their pay, how much they're going to get on this check, any extra money they're going to get. So I look through all of that paperwork. Then several days before we start processing payroll to look for errors to make sure everybody's pay is correct. There's so many things we have to do, but it's planned out in advance. For work, I also make lists for other tasks that I must complete, and I put them in order of relevance. Again, what is urgent, what can wait, just what's most important, but I put them in order and check them off as I go. This helps me complete my tasks on time, but it also helps me and motivates me to get it all done in a timely fashion. The biggest area I plan in is my daily life. I've got so much to do. Like I said, I'm a full-time mom, but I'm a full-time student, full-time employee. I have a very, very busy life. Especially, I have a newborn as well, so I'm very busy right now. I plan, the biggest thing is my bills. I sit down and make lists of all the bills I have due, how much they are, how much my checks are going to be so I can pay for those bills, and then make sure I still have money to provide food and gasoline and other things for my family and any other needs and wants that come about. Also, for big events like Christmas or birthdays, I make lists constantly of what I've bought for whom, what I have to get, and I plan it out. That way I don't stress. And I also plan what money I'm going to spend on what check to go towards those gifts. And that helps me quite a bit. Again, that planning is going to be um, imperative to get everything done on time, to fit everything in, to make sure laundry is done on time, to make sure I have time to cook this dinner this day. I also plan what meals I'm going to make. That way I'm not stressed and I'm not worried about, oh, what am I going to feed my family? I make sure that I plan in advance so I have food to cook those nights. That way my family can eat and we're not stressed and going, oh no, what are we going to do? So all of those things are big in my personal life. So planning and making lists and having everything planned in advance is really big for me. Some people like to fly by the seat of their pants, but I don't find that a successful way to manage my time. I feel like I have to plan every aspect of my life when we go on a trip, anything, to make sure I'm succeeding in my time management skills. When it comes to school and work, you can't dawdle. You have to have good time management skills, and planning really helps make that successful. Again, my name is Elizabeth Megan Chilton. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this video is for my Admin of Information Systems class for Tarleton State University. In the information I gave you, some of it came from managementstudyguide.com, from an article called Role of Planning and Time Management by Prachi Junja. Again, thank you.